Maturino.
Yes, this is Judge Provost. Is Mrs. Maturino in, please?
Let me go ahead and transfer you.
Thank you. Might not need it.
They're all up in 60, Your Honor.
Ah.
The state.
Oh, the state is there too?
Yeah, a few people were. They're coming.
All right. Guess I can hang up there. We didn't check the we didn't check the board.
Good afternoon, Judge.
Good afternoon, Ms. Funia.
Not notified of the courtroom change.
Oh, come on. Everybody else knew it.
We were in front of 3 seats for 15 minutes before
No,
the bailiff up there told us.
See that?
we were supposed to be here. Yeah, we do apologize, Your Honor.
You're only 10 minutes late. So it's not bad. You got to check the big board out there. I know they had that fixed.
Is that why they updated the last minute?
I would hope.
I checked showcase. I mean, the master calendar.
Yeah.
The 3C and 1C.
Well, we were supposed to have a plea today that I needed to see, but Mr. Wilson put a kibosh on that.
Right there.
To be honest,
Each one. Oh, okay.
yeah.
You set?
Already on.
Okay. Let me give Ms. Gonzalez a call first and then we'll go. Good afternoon, Ms. Gonzalez, Judge Provost. We've got Gilberto Martinez. Looks like you have a plea and abstention in the court file.
Yes, we do. Good afternoon, Your Honor. That should be in the file, I believe.
Yeah, I can see it. And it indicates a withholding of adjudication of guilt, a $150 fine, court cost of prosecution.
That's correct.
Okay, all right, then the court will accept the plea and abstention. It'll be a withholding of adjudication of guilt, $150 fine, court costs to include cost of prosecution, 60 days to pay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, Ms. Gonzalez. Bye-bye. Court costs, 60 days, okay. Give Mr. Fayette a call. Yes, Judge Provost, is Mr. Fayette available?
Yes, hold on.
Thank you.
The criminal justice system continues delivering and frightening. At the Fayette firm, we know that favorable results in a criminal case are obtained by legal skills and hard work. We'll work with you to look at all the options in the case and develop a strategy to get the best result possible in plea bargains, pre-trial motion, or trial, with a misdemeanor or felony.
Yeah, Mr. Fayette, calling you in reference to Chris Snyder. Yeah, hang on a second. Mr. Fayette, I can hardly hear you, so. Yeah, go ahead.
Tell me he wants a trial. He's doing how he's gonna get him to facilitate that, is when we're gonna actually get to do it.
Right. Okay,
Uh,
go ahead, Ms. Bowman.
Judge, is he asking for a trial at this point?
Yeah, sounds like it. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we have two pending cases that are at issue right now. It's 20 CO 656, which is before the court,
Right,
and then the DUI, which is 19 CT 726.
right.
The state's position at this time is we were willing to drop the open container charge in exchange for his plea to the DUI.
Okay,
However, Mr. Fayette has not gotten back to us in regards to the motion to revoke bond and when it should be heard.
we already heard it.
The motion to revoke bond?
On the 19 case?
Yes.
Yeah, I already came off, and that's why, well, actually, the bondsman ended up turning him in. Yeah,
Okay, so Judge, at this point in time, if we can set this,
well, he has a $20,000 bond now, apparently.
Yeah, Miss Benita, I apologize. Back, I couldn't see him that day. I walked out there again. See what happened.
okay, well, now that he's in custody, Mr. Fayette, do you want to proceed to setting both cases for trial?
Let's set them both. If you leave the offer open, I'll talk with him. Mine tend to change when it's a little time in the hotel over there.
I've got him,
I'll try to set up a meeting with him again and see if I can work it out.
yeah, it looks like they have him on an arraignment docket on the 14th of January. I'm not sure why we need to put him on an arraignment docket in the 19 CT case, since we've gone through that. So,
Judge,
I can do this. I can either put them both on the February 8th docket or the February 3rd pretrial conference.
Let's put it on the 8th, Judge, having the trial date.
Okay. All right, let's go.
Just have it there and I can work it out. I'll set it for you.
All right, so we'll go February 8th at 1:30 on the 20 CO 656, and we'll add the 19 CT 726 to it also.
and Judge, for the record, if the plea offer is not accepted by February 8th, the state is revoking this offer in both cases.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, we still got to get him to see a doctor somewhere along. So. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you, Mr. Fayette. All right. Bye-bye. Upset.
Yeah, actually.
You want to call them in any particular order, maybe? I don't know. Ms. Hall, maybe you have a better idea what's going on. No?
No.
How about I see 3 individuals here, so let's call one of those 3 and then see where we go.
Well, we have this gentleman here, we have an interpreter for.
Right, but I don't know what processes of this is going to be.
He is going to be keeping the plea over in his case.
And who is this individual?
His name is Jose Rodriguez, 1924.
Okay, thank you. All right, this is the guy with the fish. Okay. All right, go ahead.
Mr. Rodriguez is going to be withdrawing his previously entered plea of not guilty and entering a plea of no contest. The terms of which are for count 1, a withhold of adjudication, $100 fine, and deposit costs, which include PD costs. And it's the same for count 2, a withhold of adjudication, $100 fine, and deposit. We would be asking for 90 days.
All right, Mr. Rodriguez, if you'll raise your right hand, sir.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you give
Yes.
Will you state your name, please?
My name is Jose Rodriguez Pupo.
And Mr. Rodriguez Pupo, your counsel's indicated that you wish to plead no contest to the charge of violating a Florida Wildlife Conservation Commission rule with the agreement that your sentence would be a withhold of adjudication, a $100 fine as to each count. Court costs will be imposed to include the cost of prosecution and the public defender fee. Is that your understanding, sir?
Yes.
And you understand that there were certain rights that you would be giving up by entering your plea here this afternoon. Those rights would include your right to a trial, your right to have witnesses testify on your behalf, your right to question any witness called to testify against you, your right to remain silent, and to require the state prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. You understand you would be giving up those rights.
Yes.
You understand if you are not a United States citizen, that this plea could be used against you in a deportation proceeding. And I will accept your plea. There is a factual basis in the court file for the plea. As to count 1, there'll be a withholding of adjudication of guilt, a $100 fine. Court costs will be imposed to include the cost of prosecution and the public defender fees. As to count 2, a withholding of adjudication of guilt, a $100 fine with court composite costs. You'll have 90 days to pay the fine and court costs. You will need to be fingerprinted by the jail deputy here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, looks good. Good afternoon, sir. Your last name?
Mark.
All right.
I don't have minutes as well.
Sure. And we're back on with Mr. Parks.
We're going to be asking to put it back on the jury docket. My client manager wishes to the offer in the case.
All right,
Or just have our time sheet.
February 8th at 1:30.
Thank you.
All right.
I have a sheet for you to sign before that.
Sir, come on. Not yet, I'm sorry. Are you waiting for something? Okay,
This was originally scheduled for a bench trial, Your Honor.
yes,
And I'm going to be asking to continue it today because I'm just covering.
Right. no, I understand. Yes, ma'am.
Mr.
Wilson did inform me several times over the past week that Mr. Glenn was adamant that he wanted to trial today. I do have my witness here, and ready to go. I'm ready to trial.
Okay, I'm gonna go, I mean, if Mr. Wilson was here and he said he didn't want to go, I would make him go, but, you know, I'm not gonna make him go with an attorney that doesn't know anything about his case, so. February 8th at 1:30. This is Glidden, Douglas Glidden. Glidden, 20 CT 789.
Your Honor, just for the record, the state revokes the offer at this time.
Okay. All right, let's just start on the top of the docket then. Dalton Descharme. What do we know about that one?
It came from a Your Honor that my fiance was the arresting officer in this case.
Wow.
He no longer works for FWC, but he was the original arresting officer.
Oh,
Your Honor, my understanding from speaking to Mr. Wilson over the weekend is that this is going to be a plain extension.
okay.
Okay.
All right.
I texted them out earlier. And then it will be.
All right. February 8th then at 1:30. I'll go 1:30 just to get it off like that. We have Corey Griffin. 20 MM 1122. Any notes as to why he's not here?
And I saw in the file that a clean extension was sent, but I don't think we've gotten it back yet.
That's correct, Your Honor. My understanding is this is supposed to be a plea.
All right, I guess we're still waiting then. February 8th at 1:30. We have Pedro Maeto, 20 CT 1476.
Your Honor, my understanding this was possibly going to be a plea. Mr. Wilson did not confirm that 100%, so I don't see anybody else present in the courtroom at this time. I don't know if Ms. Hall had an opportunity to speak with the defendant.
No, I've never spoken with him.
Yes. One. Jet. 625 Maple Street. Raymond. Can you tell me, Ms. Hall, whether or not your office has ever had any contact with him?
Yes, Your Honor, it says that, he has had contact with him.
All right, I'll give him one more shot at it and we'll see what we can do. Excuse me, February 8th at 1:30. We have Daniel Morales Hernandez. My understanding this was going to be a plea to the bench, is that right?
Yes, Your Honor, I spoke to Mr. Wilson this morning and, he asked me to continue this one.
All right, so we'll go February 8th at 1:30. Same thing with Mr. Alexa Gibson. Close enough, huh? All right, so February 8th on that docket. Excuse me?
Was that at 1:30 as well?
Yes, ma'am, I'm sorry. And Tardazia C, say? Any notes on that? She has a bad history of not appearing.
Yeah, I think you can fill me in this one. To be honest with you, I forgot what there was this morning. If we could get a continuance for this one. Oh, I think it was gonna be a plea of the bench.
All right, February 8th at 1:30 then. Marlo Taka, 19MM2301.
Your Honor, 19MM2301.
Yes, ma'am.
This one, the defendant, failed out his argument, but provided proof of completion of all other terms. At this time, the state, would no problem on MM2301.
Okay, thank you. Evelyn Vashot.
Your Honor, it's the same situation, failed out of diversion. He's offered to provide us with proof of completion, at this time, state with no cost, 19MM1840.
All right, thank you. And I think that completes the docket.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. No, I understand. I should have talked.